The leaves are falling, the temperature is dropping, and the winter fairies are well on their way. Hello friends, and welcome to another entry of Lou's Field Journal. So a while ago, I got back into Disney Fairies. And yes, I mean the Tinkerbell saga from the 2000s and the 2010s. Winter in London always makes me think of the old Tinkerbell movies. And as winter approaches, I find myself imagining the winter fairies more and more. Because a book came out last year about the Lord of Winter and his love story with the Queen of the Fairies who runs the warmer seasons. I love a good star-crossed lovers story, okay? And I ate that book up, guys. I think it was called Wings of Starlight. It felt like a bit of a guilty pleasure read. I just love a good star-crossed story where they both loved each other but they could never be together. They were always close by when the seasons changed, but they could never really join each other. And it was always such a saddening concept. Like the concept of change and being so close to something else and not being able to be together. I think it also reflects how autumn feels for a lot of people because it's the season of change. And that got me thinking about change because it's the end of autumn now. This time of year always makes me think of endings and of beginnings. It's just the second half when you can feel the end of the year approaching, which is both a comforting and terrifying fact, I think. And that's what change really is. It's comforting and it's terrifying. It might be strange to say comforting, but let's use the fairies as an analogy because even though the Lord of Winter and the Queen of Warm Seasons can never be together for long, there's that one moment in autumn when they pass each other. Like they spend just a little bit of time together, maybe a couple days when the temp cools down to 18 degrees. Although it's a little longer now because global warming. It was 17 degrees and it's November. That's ridiculous. But yeah, they spend a little bit of time together and that's all they need. Or at least that's how I'd like to imagine it. That it still brings them joy just to see each other and to know that something new is on the way. And that's really what I try to remind myself of this time of year when maybe I'm starting somewhere new, starting a new school year, a new country, a new city, or meeting new people. Just this whole time of year and remembering that book made me want to paint this to remind myself and remind you that even though change brings a lot of uncertainty and fear, that it can also be comforting because it's assuring us that something new is definitely on the way. So I brought my finished season-crossed lovers out into the park just to chill and picnic a bit. I sketched on top of Primrose Hill to watch the sunset and to wait for any fairy that might have been hiding nearby. Say a little thanks for their hard work in changing the seasons. So I suppose I just drew this and made this video to say that I hope whatever change you're facing, the change will bring good things for you. Maybe just not in the way that you're used to or not in a way that you expect. This is my little fairy spread, my star-crossed fairy lovers. It is November now. The weather's really starting to get colder, but I know it won't be long until winter turns to spring and my beloved fairy lovers shall meet again. Till next time, friends.